Oh, and he said, yeah, once you try one, you're going to have it. I said, I don't see that happening anytime soon. And I think it was about 6 months to 8 months later, I landed a Menards job where we had a lot of demolition work, but we also had 22 acres of site work to go with it, with multiple ponds and building pads and parking lots. And so I called him up and said, when you were talking about that, I might have to try that out. And so I bought a new D51 regular, wasn't an I, and had them added on as an add-on system, and was just blown away at the production. The first experience with an I machine was at Bethel Schools. That's a 3-year project we have going on right now. And the second season we were there, no, the first season we were there, Mike brought out a 51i for me to try. And I actually ran it myself. I'm a hoe operator, have been ever since I was a kid, and I ran that thing, and I've put almost every hour on it because I love it. And basically, I bought that one, and then now just recently bought 2 more. When you go to start doing stuff where you have intricate grades, and especially like the music center, I mean, everything, there's nothing flat anymore. Everything has detention built in, and being an amphitheater, had orchestra pit and a stage, and then you got the amphitheater, seating and mounds and serpentine mounds all over the place, and the accuracy of what you can grade it is phenomenal. Our surveying cost, since we've switched to GPS and the I machines, has went down drastically. I mean, it's, for instance, the music center, the only thing we had staked on that entire project was the sanitary sewer. Everything else, we, did all the cuts and fills with the dozer. We laid out our own storm, laid out our own water with the the basin rover. It's a time saver. It's less labor. I mean, we do more work now with drastically less employees because of the new technology and the I mean, there was times where a job that size, we'd had probably 3, maybe 4 grade checkers just for that site, going around string lining, moving hubs, moving, stakes, and we did it with none. I mean, you just go. Plus, the dozer, every time someone's checking grade for the dozer, a grade checker, the dozer stopped, waiting, watching, and as they do it. And so the start-stop in the course of a day is astronomical when you never, ever stop. The other thing, as an operator, like these machines, they virtually run themselves, and it makes an all right operator really good. It makes a good operator phenomenal. I mean, if you take a guy that can grade anything in the world, there's still times where that makes them so much better. They've got the concept, they know what they need to do, but they never stop. So they're always making production. And then you could take a guy like me who's never been a dozer operator. I just graded a road at Bethel Schools myself because my other dozer operators were tied up. And when the blacktopper checked it before he laid asphalt, I was within 300ths the entire road. I was never outside a 300ths window, plus or minus, which is, I would have never done that in the past. And then I like running it for myself, being an owner, because there's no stress. I get in there, I literally drive around, I hate to say this, cell phone to one ear, cup of coffee in the hand, and make production. I mean, it's the stress on a guy is so much less. The other thing is, the old timers who've grown up running a dozer all their life are retiring. They're, a lot of them are, my best dozer operators are 60, 65 years old. There's only so many years that they're going to actually crawl up in there and do it. And the younger people, they don't want to put 30 years on a machine to get good at it. They want to run this machine this week, and the next week they want to break things up. So you have to have the technology. You can take someone that wants to work hard and put him in it. Plus, they feel a little more important when they're in something like that, and it's more than just pushing dirt. Then it becomes almost a career, versus just I'm a dirt pusher. I think it gives them a little more pride. Even though the machine's doing a lot of the work, they still feel important that they're running it. And the learning process, you're still going to have good dozer operators, but I think these make the learning curve so much faster than the old style dozers and old school way of doing it. Columbus Equipment Company in general has their service is bar none over anybody out there. Whether it's the machine, the technology, parts, Patty in there, she is, if you need a part, she can get it, don't matter what it's for, and fast and accurate. You know, anybody that hasn't done it yet, I mean, if you're going to be competitive in today's market in site work and development, you almost have to go at a minimum to GPS, but the eye machines just take a technology that was good and make it unbelievable.